Welcome to the AARDY.compare.com YouTube channel for travel tips. I'm Jonathan Breeze, the CEO, and today's topic: do not buy Spirit travel insurance. Spirit travel insurance is expensive and has very weak cover. Whether you're looking to buy Spirit travel insurance for a domestic or international flight, you are probably getting a bad deal. So like many airlines, Spirit sells travel insurance on checkout. Their trip insurance carrier is AIG Travel Guard, one of the finest insurers in the USA. Indeed, AIG Travel Guard is one of the carriers that we are happy to represent at AARDY.compare. However, we only offer AIG's fully comprehensive travel insurance policies. Spirit, in keeping with many airlines, offers what is referred to as an air ticket plan. Now, here is a recent example using a domestic flight from Seattle to Orlando. We have never seen a program like this before. In essence, Spirit is allowing customers to spend $45 in order to have the option to change booking details without paying a rebooking fee. Normally, Spirit charges $90 to make a change to a flight online. However, if you are crazy enough to buy the Spirit Flight Flex option, then you don't pay the rebooking fees. Spirit Flight Flex costs $45 and needs to be paid for when you make your flight. So in other words, you are paying an extra $45 ahead of time so as not to pay $90 in case you need to change your flight. So if you happen to be the sort of person that needs to change your flight on more than 50% of all flights that you ever book, the Spirit Flight Flex is great. We have yet to meet a single person in all of our lives who fits this description. This is a really expensive add-on product and should probably be avoided by all who come into contact with it. So cancel for any reason travel insurance will probably be more useful for most Spirit travelers who need ultimate booking flexibility. We were booking a return trip from Seattle to Orlando. Having worked our way through the bewildering number of add-ons, we get to our checkout screen. It does feel as though Spirit are trying to wear us down with all the options that are presented. When we compare against the beautiful simplicity of Southwest, we are not impressed. Here is how Spirit travel insurance is presented for their domestic flights. So note that this is not something that we can skip over. We are obliged to click yes or no. This has a much higher conversion rate, which is why airlines like to force customers to decline a service rather than just skip it. Clever for the airline, although not very helpful for the customer. Looking at the Spirit trip insurance terms, $26. These are reasonable coverage levels for items covered, but our job is to look for what's missing as well. So, where is the travel medical insurance? What happens if we lose our jobs and cannot travel? AARDY.compare is a travel insurance marketplace. Our job is super simple. We work with some of the largest travel insurance carriers in the USA, then present their trip insurance options to our customers. We like to offer around a dozen different trip insurance quotes for each customer with varying levels of cover and cost. It takes a minute to answer a few questions. We pass your trip data anonymously to each of our carriers. A second or two later, your travel insurance quotes are ready to view with rates for every policy available. It is an incredibly simple process. Here are the travel insurance quotes we returned when we compared the same Spirit flight. Note that the cheapest trip insurance plan is only $19. That's 40% less expensive than Spirit travel insurance. The ITI Travel Light plan is always a useful benchmark against typical airline flight insurance. Quite simply, it packs a big punch for a little cost. Cancel for work reason, 100% refund. Medical cover is primary. Medical sickness cover is $100,000. Medical evacuation cover, $250,000. There is even a 15-day free look period. Safe travels.